Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Networkings. My name is Atul, and I welcome you all to this session, which is Cloud Network Security Program. So, first of all, like in simple words, this is a master combo program, and this course is for those who want to go into cloud, but already they are working as a L1 or maybe L2 or L3 network engineers. Okay, this is more specific to the network security. Okay, and so right now if you see in the AWS, okay, let me show you. So in AWS there are a lot of fields. Can you see that? Like if you want to become a cloud architect, you need to do the cloud practitioner, solution architect. Then you learn some developer associate if you need. Then you go for sysops solution. So there are a lot of certifications which you might have to do. And same with other modules. If you go into DevOps, cloud developer, there are a lot of programs which you need to do. Suppose if I want to become a network security engineer in cloud, I need to start with solution architect, then sysops, security specialist, and then I move to advanced networking specialist. Okay, so as you all know that to become a cloud engineer, you do not have the clear path. And so here we bring an industry engineer who is working on the cloud networking from quite few years, and he is well versed into this industry. Okay, so Veer is with us. Yeah, Veer, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. So this is a new initiative, guys, which we are taking, and so what we are going to deliver, this is what we are going to show now. Okay, so this is a customized syllabus, and we are not asking you to do 7 or 6 certifications to become a cloud network engineer. What we are doing, we are coming up with all the things, but in a very customized way, so that once you complete this course, you can directly apply for cloud network engineer jobs. So Veer, you can share your screen and let's start the session. And I want everyone like who is excited to become a cloud network engineer, say yes in the chat. Yeah, Veer, actually you shared earlier, again it went back. Like, are you sharing again? Great, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's rock, Veer.
Yeah, sure. So hello everyone. Uh, so guys, first I need to understand what understanding you have in terms of cloud. Why cloud and what is cloud and all. So like anyone have any basic understanding and also what is cloud and thus I need to understand from your side and I will proceed further beyond that and all. I will also give the basic introductions and all why cloud and all, why every company is moving towards hybrid or moving towards cloud and all. So I will give few examples so that you can get clarity why cloud.
So do you want me to open the session for the interaction, because I muted them?
Okay,
I thought
no issue.
like
No issue. I just
okay.
need to understand these guys have basic understanding about cloud or not. Okay,
Yeah, guys, you
let's
can
go.
put down in the chat, and Veer, you can also see the chat. So
Okay,
Imran is saying cloud is it is a platform which provide all kind of IT services. So
okay.
Imran is saying.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so previously we have on-premise. Okay, so like for example, if I need to host one application like abc.com. Okay, so for to host that website, like either Facebook, if we talk about the example of Paytm, let's see Paytm. Okay, if Paytm starts to start their business, okay, they first need the one server where they host their application. So they will procure that server, and that server will be a hardware server. They need some space to put that server. They need to do physical connectivities, wiring, and all. They need some ISP, okay, so that they can publish their applications. Okay, and they need developer as well who can build the. So there's two things. One is developer and one is the infra guy. Okay. So if we do move towards the cloud, okay, so that's a like previous, like when Paytm started and all. So Paytm started from the like if we let's assume one scenario is Paytm started with the, they buy one server, and then after that they will like do physical connectivity. They put the server in physical locations and then put in ISP internet and all. Then that application is hosted on the public. Okay. So like for example, after 1 year, they see that okay, my user database is increased from 10 users to 10,000 users. Then yes, they need more servers. Okay, they need more infra. And in one day, like in like when certain crises happen and all, when we have lockdown and everything, like uh, demonetization in terms of, okay, so the Paytm's users goes, like it will be spike in the Paytm users. So how they manage these kind of stuff? They need to procure again. They need to procure like more infra. Okay, and future is unpredictable. Okay, so in there the cloud comes into picture, because cloud provide us scalability, elasticity. Okay, like for example, if I started my company, I'm not aware like how like how's my business will go on. Okay, if I spend like 10,000 US dollar to procure the servers, to build the data centers and then start my company. Okay, and but I don't get any, I will not get any good response. So that infra is waste for me. Okay, so that's why I started from the cloud. So cloud has all the infra ready and all, everything is ready. Okay, I just need to go their portal. I need to specify that I need this compute. I need Windows Server, Linux Server. In Windows Server, I need 16 core, 64 GB RAM, that much hard disk, and that compute will be, I will get that compute in the 5 minutes. Okay, within few minutes. Okay, so that's the advantage of cloud. Okay, that's why people are moving towards cloud. Okay, because the thing is that they need the service. People are require the services. Okay, so they don't need that. Okay, we will procure the hardware and then hardware comes to our location and then we will do all the things. That takes like months. Okay, and in cloud, whatever we use, like if we are using that server for 2 days, I have to pay for 2 days. Okay, and that's a very nominal charges. Okay, that's why cloud has nowadays, like we are moving towards cloud, or people are going towards hybrid low, because they, if they need to like deploy new applications, they need to deploy new things like new storage account, new databases and all, they are not aware about that. Or if there is any startup company, they need to establish their business, or even established company are moving towards like on-premise and cloud both. Because see, if there is some outage in the on-premise, or if there is something happening, so or they need to deploy a new application, then cloud is the best platform. They will deploy that, test all the stuff. His application is working fine. Then the code is, they can test their code. They can do the testings, all the things. And in future, they can migrate to the on-premise as well, or they can have the hybrid. So that's why now at present the cloud is very hot. Means it's very hot topic. Okay, so because everyone is migrating or everyone is building their platform in the cloud. Okay, so here in this course we will discuss about the network and security, but both. Okay, so the prerequisites are like you must have basic networking knowledge, like what is routing, switching, how is the TCP, UDP, and all the stuff. Basic
I
networking is
think here, to make it simple, like the guys who have done CCNA,
yeah.
or already they have, if they have covered around 50-60% of CCNA also, they are ready to join this batch. But yes, you should have CCNA knowledge or some networking knowledge, like you should aware of what is routing table, what is ACL. So these terms you should know before coming to this program. So which is Cloud Network Security Program. Okay. So just to make it simple, Veer and I discussed together, and the prerequisite for this course is CCNA.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
So guys, here, if we go there deeper, okay, so okay, so here in the cloud, we have a lot of things, like we will need to first build the foundation of the cloud. Foundation include designing and implementation of the services. Like if I need to deploy servers, it's a 10,000 servers. Okay, so how I can deploy 10,000 server? So I can deploy it via infrastructure as a code. I just need to build a code, define that, just deploy 10,000 server with that compute, with that operating systems, with all the things, and that will deploy in few seconds. Okay, so I just need to build the cloud foundation. Cloud foundation is where I am deploying my application. Okay, and cloud foundation, what all the things include, we will discuss in details and all. Cloud assessments. Okay, so like if there is already application, we need to do the assessment and give the recommendations and all. Migrations from on-premise to cloud, or one cloud to another cloud and all. So all the things in the cloud needs to be automated and all. We can automate all the stuff. And the operations part. Okay, these all are like high level things which we need to do in the cloud and all. So the more demanding things nowadays. Okay, so if like we will discuss in the cloud foundation, if we need to build a cloud foundation, so it includes like networking, security, identity, IAM roles, automations, how we can manage the backup and disaster recovery, BCP and DR, governance structure and all. So that includes cost effective, DevOps, resilience, scalability, and secure enough. Okay. So as we will discuss the networking and security both. Okay. So security, we will give the basic introduction. Okay. Like in security, we are assuming that like you are not familiar with security platform.
From your side, I think there is some background noise. Can we reduce it if it is possible?
Okay, background noise, it should not be there because I'm in. Okay.
Yeah, can you please check if maybe any door or window is open? Just check it if we can make it more smooth.
Okay, just a moment.
Yeah, so basically, guys, this program is to learn the networking into cloud in very simple words. Okay, like how you will connect your office with cloud, the purely like you will learn the full migration, like how you will connect your office network to cloud, or how you can connect AWS with Azure. So these are the things you are going to learn in this course. So I think Veer, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Yeah, let's continue.
Okay, so here, like in cybersecurity, if we talk about cloud, so here, like security always comes in the layer. Okay, so there we will discuss what are the parameter security controls, platform securities, code level, endpoint security, automations, all the things we will cover basics, from the basic to like intermediate level. Okay, so that you have an understanding. Okay, so that so in the cloud, we they are like leaders in the cloud are right now is Azure, AWS, and Google. Okay, but there are a lot many cloud service providers. Okay, so like IBM, Alibaba, and Oracle, a lot of service providers. Okay, so in the cloud itself, we have different responsibility models. Okay, like IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Okay, so here, if we talk about IaaS, so if you see there, our responsibility is more in IaaS, okay, as compared to PaaS. In the blue color is our responsibility. The green color is cloud service provider responsibility. Okay. So in PaaS, our responsibility is less. In SaaS, our responsibility is least. So like, for example, the SaaS applications are like Gmail or 365. So these are the SaaS applications. Okay. And IaaS application is like from the starting, we will deploy the servers, then we will deploying the servers, then we will manage their security, their networking and everything, DevOps part, then we will deploy our code, then putting how we'll manage the routing and everything needs to be managed by us. Okay, in IaaS.
Yeah, Sandhya, you have a doubt, you can ask. Yeah, Sandhya, tell me. Hello. You have to unmute yourself and speak. Hello. Okay. Yeah, Veer, you can continue, I think.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, sure. So these are the different responsibility models. So in the training, we will discuss more in details like how like if we need to think about the security. So what security controls can we put in IaaS? What security controls can we put in PaaS? And what security controls we can put in the SaaS? Okay, so like if you think that like Gmail is SaaS or like OneDrive, or these are the SaaS service. I don't need to think about the security of Gmail, but we can put the security layer in these as well. Okay, because the data is ours. Okay, we will.
Veer, just hold on. Guys, are you comfortable with English or you want us to have discussion in Hindi as well? Put down in which language you want us to cover this. Type in the chat. Actually, क्या problem है वीर यहाँ पे ना like because this is a new technology and I'm sure like people wants to understand in Hindi as well because ये simple language में समझ आ जाएगा नहीं नहीं. So I think that will be better for them also. Alvin, do you understand Hindi? Okay, okay, no worries. Imran, that's a different course, and what you are doing, that's a different one. You are doing solution architect. This is more to the solution architect. Okay. Okay, so Veer, you can continue. Okay, so like maybe I'll come in between and try to like translate into Hindi if somebody, because there are many freshers who just want to understand in Hindi also. So maybe let me add few lines. Okay, so guys, what you can see here on the back side, IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. So what Veer is saying, like तीन तरह का क्लाउड में चीजें होता है. एक होता है इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एज ए सर्विस, प्लेटफॉर्म एज ए सर्विस और सॉफ्टवेयर एज ए सर्विस. तो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एज ए सर्विस के अंदर लाइक सिर्फ आपको होस्ट नेटवर्क मिलेगा क्लाउड के अंदर और मतलब बना बनाया नेटवर्क मिलेगा, बट बाकी का सारा काम आपको करना है. ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम भी आपको डालना है, एप्लीकेशन भी आपको डालनी है, एक्सेस सिक्योरिटी भी आपको डालना है, डेटा गवर्नेंस और क्लाइंट एंड पॉइंट सब कुछ आपको करना है. बट जब आप कोई प्लेटफॉर्म एज ए सर्विस लेते हो, जैसे कुछ सर्विसेज प्लेटफॉर्म वाली भी हैं, तो उसके अंदर आपको नेटवर्क कंट्रोल, ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, एप्लीकेशन पहले से ही होता है, बट आपको उसके अंदर सॉफ्टवेयर या जो भी चीज होता है प्लेटफॉर्म एज ए सर्विस, यू नीड टू डू दैट ऑल्सो. और सॉफ्टवेयर एज ए सर्विस के अंदर सब कुछ पहले से ही होता है, बस आप डायरेक्टली सॉफ्टवेयर क्लाउड के ऊपर चलाते हो. जैसे कि जीमेल, तो जीमेल एक सैस है, सॉफ्टवेयर एज ए सर्विस है. आप सिर्फ अकाउंट बनाते हो जीमेल पे और बाकी का काम सारा जीमेल करता है. जैसे जूम एप्लीकेशन हो गया, वेबएक्स हो गया, ये सब सॉफ्टवेयर एज ए सर्विस है. ओके, सो ये तीनों चीजें हमारी क्लाउड के अंदर आती हैं. सो जो ब्लू आइकन आप देख रहे हैं वो कस्टमर मैनेज है, वो कस्टमर यानी हमें मैनेज करना है. और जो स्काई ब्लू कलर और ग्रीन कलर आप देख रहे हैं, वो जो बॉक्स ग्रीन वाला, तो वो क्लाउड सर्विस प्रोवाइडर मैनेज्ड है. Okay, so Veer, can you somebody is asking what is IaaS, PaaS and SaaS in English? Yeah,
Infrastructure
just the
as
same what I said. You just
yeah,
need to trans. Yeah,
yeah, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service.
correct, correct.
So I'm just like giving you idea, like there are different responsibility models. So in cloud, we need to understand like in each perspective, like because there are different flavors. Okay, so we need to understand if customer is going with infrastructure as service, then what the security controls, how we will need to manage the networking. In case of SaaS like Gmail, we are using, in that case what with security controls and what are the network controls, what things we can do in that case as well, what's our responsibility models and what we can do. Okay, and what's the CSP service model. Okay, so if we talk about the Azure, okay, so as I told you that the leaders are right now is Azure, AWS, and Google. These three are leaders. In this course, we will cover Azure and AWS both. Okay, so Azure has very good portfolio in the security. Okay, and uh, it becomes right now AWS started from this, like AWS started the cloud service. The like AWS was the first one who started the cloud services and all. So definitely their market is more as compared to other service providers, other cloud service providers. Okay, but Azure is taking over the market right now. Okay, so hopefully as how like they are providing the services, they are like introducing new services and all. Definitely in few years, the Azure will be the leaders. But right now, AWS is the leader. Okay. Because if I talk about the security and other networking, DevOps part and all, everywhere the Azure portfolio is very, very, very vast as compared to AWS and Google. Okay. So here, if you see there, this is the security portfolio of Azure. Okay. So Azure is providing everything in SOC. If I need like security operation center, okay, so if I need SIM solutions, SOAR solutions, my CASB solutions, CASB is for SaaS application, security center, defenders, ATPs and all. And if I need to manage the client as well, like unmanaged client or mobile clients and managed clients, and the endpoint security agents, like if you install that, like means in your systems, in your workstations, you have installed antivirus, anti-malware and also they have their own antivirus, anti-malware as well. In Windows, you will get Window Defender by default. It's a like antivirus and anti-malware, which is by default given by the Azure. And if you need to go to the advanced level of antivirus, that is EDR solutions, that is the Window Defender ATP. Okay, so we will discuss like here like how the firewalls works and all. So Azure firewalls, other security appliance, spam, identity and access management comes up here. Okay, so DLPs, data loss prevention, there are lot of security solutions and all. Okay, so we will not in the training session. Okay, so we will cover the security solutions which are more in demand, which are very basics, like it must be there, like firewalls, endpoint security solutions, encryption solutions, logging solutions, vulnerability assessment solutions, which are basic solutions. Okay, and we will start with the networking. We will guide you. We will showcase. Okay, so this is very vast portfolio of security of the Azure. Okay, which include everything. Okay, so from the basic controls to the advanced controls, like they have introduced firewalls, they have web application firewalls as well. Okay, so everything like encryptions and DDoS and all. Okay, so this is the like security portfolio of the Azure, and this is the security portfolio of AWS. Okay, in AWS they are providing IAM control, security policies, single sign-on, and here if you see there security hub, guard duty, mesh. Okay, This is the security portfolio of AWS. Let's continue. Okay, like infrastructure controls, security controls, threat detection controls. Okay, so these are the all are the security services of the Azure. Okay, so like even they are providing like encryption solutions, DLP solutions, secret management, web application firewall simple. Okay, and other like NAT solutions, VPN solutions, how to manage the S3, like S3 is the my storage buckets, how we manage the security of them. Okay, so security always comes in layer. Okay, so that we will discuss in later. So this is the like training course. Okay, so that's the main thing which we will cover in the trainings. Okay, so we will start from the basic, like what are the type of clouds. Okay, there are like three type of clouds. Okay, public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. Okay, so what things are in the public, what's in private, and all different responsibility models like ISPS and SaaS we will discuss in the training. We will discuss more in details what's the difference between them. Okay, and what are the security challenges. It's not that we are deploying our application in the cloud and everything is the responsibility of cloud service provider, they will manage the security. So data is ours. Okay, see, we are putting our data in the cloud, it's our responsibility. Okay, that things should be secure enough. We will discuss like what the security challenges. Okay, in security, what are the basic, like as I told you, the security comes in the layer. So what are the layers? Perimeter, endpoint, IAM security, monitoring, data security. We will discuss in these layers what are the like security controls comes up. Like here, if you see there, like perimeter, network, endpoint, application, data securities, policies and operations and all. So these are the security controls. Okay, so and here the basic comes up. Okay, like in AWS, if you need to deploy the servers, so you must have the understanding what is VPC, what is my EC2. EC2s are my servers. How's the routing works in the AWS? As you have worked on router switches, you have deployed routing protocols. Okay, so RIP, BGP, and all. So how's the routing comes routing will comes how you configure the routing inside the cloud. Okay, how it will work. Okay, so how you will configure the basic ACLs, network ACLs, and security groups. These are like certain services provided by them, like firewalls, web application firewalls, shield, and all. Then encryption part, if we are putting our data, that should be encrypted while in transit and rest or in motion. Okay, IAM controls, load balancers, type of different gateways like transit, internet, net, and multi-factor authentication. Okay, so these all will be the hands-on. Okay, we will guide you like how you deploy the basic servers and then how to put the security layer on that. When you deploy the servers, we will guide you how to manage the networking. Okay, in networking, how you manage the ACLs, routing, like how you will define the compute, what do the compute, how you will manage the VPCs. Okay, how you segregate the servers. Okay, we will give you our view in this in cloud. If you need to start, what's the how's the networking works in the cloud. Okay, then we will put the how we will put the security layers in security layers like encryptions, DDoS solutions, IAM, MFA, etc. These are the some basic controls. Then we will discuss if we need to troubleshoot. If we need to troubleshoot in the cloud, how we will troubleshoot that. Okay, like from the logs, how we can check the logs. Is the user can able to access, or if that service is accessible or not. If it's not, we can check the logs. Okay, so how we will enable the logs? Then based upon the logs, we can create the alert. Like if any server goes down or their CPU utilization goes above 80%, we will get the alert. Okay, so that we can fix that, we can troubleshoot that. Okay, so we will discuss the native tools as well. Okay, then we will discuss the connectivity between AWS, Azure on premise. Like if because see, customer has hybrid infra, like they have on-premise as well, and they have cloud as well. So how the connectivity between on-premise and their cloud and all. So we will discuss how we will make the connectivity, either VPNs, either express routes, direct connect and all. So there are a lot of ways. We will discuss how these connectivity can be established and how we'll put the security layer as well in these.
So there was an overview of Palo Alto. Yeah, I can see now.
Yeah, so out of box is there. So these all are native controls as of now. Okay, these are the third party controls, that is Palo Alto Firewall. Okay, so because see, if you are going to the security, so in terms of baseline, you must be aware about like how to deploy the Palo Alto firewalls and all. You must be have understanding about these. So we will guide you, like Palo Alto is the leader in the firewall as of now. Okay, so there are different, there are a lot of vendors like Palo Alto, Checkpoint, Juniper, Cisco, FortiGate and all, but Palo Alto is the leader. So how you will deploy the Palo Alto firewall in the cloud? Okay, and what are the different deployment like architectures and all, and we will guide you on the basic configuration of the firewall as well, like how you will configure the ACLs, routing, net configurations, VPN termination on the firewall side. So we will guide you on that as well. That is out of box. Okay.
Suppose we're like, if somebody does not know Palo Alto firewall, and he is just having CCNA knowledge, so are we giving some like this knowledge that the candidate will deploy a Palo Alto firewall and just understand the basic of how to block websites and all, or something like that in Palo Alto deployment?
Like few the use case which we will test is, we will test a few practical use case. Like for example, if you see there, like sometime certain websites are blocked. Like if you are the if you go to the bank, in banking only banking websites, internal websites will work. Or if you go to like some social media, if you I'm working in corporate, and also certain websites like social media websites like Facebook and these are not working in my office premises. Okay, so that how it can be blocked. These are blocked by the firewalls. In firewalls we can do that okay, only allow particular URLs and all. So here how we will show you like how we can configure few use cases based upon the, like one is that the URL and how we can host our server publicly. Okay, and that will put behind my firewall if I do, like, and that server will accessible on particular ports. Like if you see there, all the websites are hosted on HTTPS. Okay, so if my website is HTTPS, then why we will allow other websites, others, like why we will allow other ports like 3389 and all. Okay, where we can take the RDP of the servers publicly as well. Okay, so limited access. So these like few use case we will guide you, like so that you can have understanding. If you don't have understanding, you will get to understand like what exactly it do. It will like hold the practical things.
Okay, let's take questions. I think now people are getting excited because now they can see they are going to deploy Palo Alto firewall in AWS or maybe on Azure, or they are going to create security policies in the cloud. So guys, this program is not just to create networks into cloud. This is a network security cloud implementation. Okay, we will also guide you how to deploy a firewall in cloud, so that if your company is moving into cloud and there are a lot of servers in the cloud, so we are going to secure them with Palo Alto. So yes, the platform is open for the discussions. You guys can ask, but one by one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, guys, you can ask your doubts if you have. Yeah, Abhishek, Amit, Basant, Nitin, Sachin. Okay, let me unmute you all. Yeah. You can try now. You can mute yourself.
Yes. Srot, yeah, yes. ये mainly focus on cloud security or fundamental of cloud and plus security?
Yeah, fundamental of cloud. We will start from the fundamental of cloud because
Okay.
our understanding is you are like see you have basic understanding about the network on premise. Okay, like
Okay.
CCNA. In CCNA, you will never get the exposure in the cloud. Okay, so
Okay.
we must need to give the basic introduction on the cloud. So if we talk about the security, you must be aware how the things will work in the cloud, what is cloud and all. We will start
Yes.
from the
Yes.
basic. We will
Yes.
start from the basic and we will touch the security layer.
Okay. So after complete the course, what is the option for job, or what is the opening in the market for that?
See, the thing is that I can assure you, because in the cloud, the advantage is that if you need to do some practice in the like for CCNA level, you need to do install the packet tracer, and then you need to build the lab. You need iOS for router switches, then you can do that. But in the cloud, it's very easy. Okay, you just need to create your account, and you will get the free subscription for 1 month. And in that 1 month, you will have 15,000 rupees from cloud service provider, and with that 15,000 rupees you can do anything, you can do any testing. Okay, so the
Okay.
thing is that you can do the hands-on. The more hands-on you will do, the more things will be clear to you, more things you can add on your CV, and more, because cloud is very hot right now, hot, it's very demanding right now. Okay, there are a lot of jobs, the people are less, the jobs are very lot more.
But in the term of network security, you you teach me all firewall or only fundamental of security, because all firewall are
No. See,
implemented
no,
in the cloud.
this is not a firewall course. This is not a firewall course. But
Okay.
we are not guide you like how the firewall works and all everything. We will not go deeper in the firewall section. We will just give you idea like how we will deploy the firewalls in the cloud, and after that we will showcase how the things is working. Like we will showcase like how if we need to block the URL, if we need to host some servers, how's the netting, ACLs. We will configure only basic stuff. We will not go deeper inside the firewall session.
Okay. So complete this course, I think some firewall knowledge is must, na?
No, we will cover that if you don't have.
Because cloud is the one of the platform where we can configure firewall
See,
like Palo Alto, FortiGate, and
our motive is that like if you learn the firewall, okay. So how you will you can learn that, and you can like do the study, but how you will do the practice, live practice, okay, that we will guide you. Like you can deploy the firewall in the cloud, then you can put the servers, you can test all the stuff. That is very easy in cloud. Okay, so that we will guide you. We will guide you like how can you can test the basic stuff. Then after that, if you need to go deeper in the firewalls and all, you have to studies and you can do the practice.
okay, yes.
The advantage of the cloud is that we can deploy all things in the cloud, like firewalls. We just need to showcase like how we will deploy the things in the cloud, and also how the
We can create virtual office in the cloud. Yeah.
yes, you can do that.
Yes.
You can deploy your workstation servers, Linux servers, Windows servers, lot
Okay.
more things, and test all the things.
Basically, guys, this program is help you to deploy the full networks into the cloud. So this course will not actually teach you Palo Alto complete course. This will give you basic idea how you will deploy Palo Alto firewall in a cloud. So that's your choice. You want to learn Palo Alto before this course, or you want to learn Palo Alto firewall after this course. Got it?
Right. Yes, yes, yes.
But yes, it is covering a lot of topics. You will understand there are inbuilt AWS and Azure has their own firewall system also, which is called their native applications or internal firewall mechanism. So in this course, you will understand the Azure firewall and the AWS firewall itself, right, Veer?
Yeah,
Okay.
Azure and AWS firewall, we will cover everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So we will
Great.
give you, yeah, we will cover everything about their native firewalls. But regarding Palo Alto firewall, we will just guide you like how to deploy that and how the basic things are working.
Yep.
Okay, that is fine. That is fine. Okay.
So have we completed the session or like we need to? Hello.
Yeah, so can I share my screen again or there are few
Yeah.
slides?
So it's complete. Yeah. You do not have to stop sharing screen even if they are asking.
Okay.
Sir, it's completely different, right? Cloud security and network security. Or
No,
both are same?
we can't say that. Okay, because see, if I talk about the responsibility model of IS, infrastructure as a service, so the same controls which I am putting on the like on premise, which comes under network security, that same controls I can put on the, because see, if I am the network security guy, okay, and it would be very easy to understand the cloud security because I am putting the same security controls on the cloud, but I need to understanding about the cloud, how the things are working in the cloud. If I am using Palo Alto firewall in the on-premise or in data centers, if I am deploying in the cloud, how the things will work? I just need to understand that because I am already exposure in the I have already exposure in the firewalls and all. So if we are the like network security guy, that's the add-on.
Can you show us on Naukri.com? So, how is the demand for this course? Many something like that.
Rihan, what exactly you want to see on Naukri.com?
Like for the jobs, how much jobs are there for cloud network security, and how is the demand and all those
Okay,
things?
so don't you think cloud is in demand? Just I'm asking.
Yes, sir. I know about the cloud is in demand in IT, but I didn't hear about like a cloud network security. I think this is new for me. Actually, I'm a fresher. I don't have that much idea, but so every
Yeah,
time you
so
go
so right
one,
now, see, everyone knows, even this is a fact. Even we do not have to prove this. You can better search yourself because already when you type, there are even I can say there are a lot of jobs in cloud. But if you check all the network jobs which are highly paid, now people started asking, do you have cloud knowledge? So why they're asking that? Suppose if anybody have CCNA, CCNP firewall knowledge. So now they started asking, do you have cloud knowledge also? Because they will teach you now how to deploy the routing, switching, firewalls in cloud now. But right now, what solution and why we created this course? Because if you learn CCNA, CCNP firewall, this is a very basic courses for network engineer. Everyone knows, right? सभी को पता है CCNA, CCNP firewall तो करना है network में जाने तो, right? But now if you learn the cloud, but maybe you are not getting that exposure how you will deploy the Palo Alto firewall in cloud. Nobody is teaching like how you will actually deploy the services and how you will secure the things in cloud. तो हमने ये जो कोर्स बनाया है ना, ये नेट कंपनीज की रिक्वायरमेंट को देख के ही बनाया है. कंपनीज आर लुकिंग फॉर द गाइज हु विल एक्चुअली do this, like they can connect their offices with the cloud. They can, this is called cloud migration. Please check on naukri.com and search cloud migration. There are thousands of jobs. Okay.
okay, sir. Okay, thank you. Sir.
तो ये जो so this course is not about just AWS, not we, and it's not only about network. Okay, that we are not just teaching you, okay, deploy Palo Alto in cloud, that's it. No, this is what we are saying, like this is a cloud migration. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, I've just, so just go to the website, okay, because you guys want to see on Naukri. So I just typed there cloud migration. And you can see cloud design and build cloud migration engineer. So how many jobs you can see? Around 45,000. And this is just one term. If you try to search about cloud network engineer something or cloud networking, so another 42,000 plus jobs are there in cloud networking. Okay, you can see cloud and network services, hiring for cloud network engineer profiles for reputed company, application consultant, edge and network cloud. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because many people, they just know about CCNA, CCNP stuff. It doesn't mean just you have to search a CCNA. Now you see there are 25,000 jobs. But if you search about these profiles like cloud networking or cloud network engineer, so you get more than CCNA outcome now. And you can search, if you are a fresher, you can search, choose this bar and select I have zero experience. So with zero experience, you can see there are openings in network and edge in IBM. Right? You can see that. Okay, so jobs to yaar bahut hai. Just people should have the right skills. And everyone knows that there is a demand of cloud network engineers in the market. And yes, I do recommend, at least if you are a working professional, you will get more chances. But definitely there are good chances for freshers also. If they are good in networking, already they have done CCNA, CCNP stuff, they are okay to proceed with this. Okay, so those who joined late, so just to inform you, like we are starting a new program, Cloud Network Security Program. So we have divided this into two courses. One is AWS, one is Azure. Okay, so we are going to cover the Azure one also and the Azure also, AWS and Azure both. So we recommend you to take the both combo, AWS plus Azure both programs. But if you want only AWS or only Azure, that is also optional options there. Okay, so agar aapko sirf Azure mein karna hai, so you will also have chance. And if you just want to do with AWS network services, you will also get these. So these are the topics what we are going to cover, already discussed in this video. You can just rewind this video, or you can just go back to the video. You can check. Okay. Yeah, Veer, you can share your screen now again.
So previously we discussed like what things we cover in the AWS. Okay, and these are the things now we will discuss in Azure, what things we are covered. So in Azure again, we will start from the basics like how the things will work in the Azure, like basic infrastructure, like responsibility models and all. Okay, so all the basic stuff, we will start from the basics, like different what are types of cloud, modes of public cloud, security challenges, all the clouds and other leading OEMs, cybersecurity and all. Then if you see there, the things are same. Okay, only there is a change in the naming things, naming conventions. Okay, there in AWS we have VPC, there we have VNets, we have resource groups, subscriptions, availability zone, availability sets. UDR is their route tables, how we will configure the route tables, how we will manage the net, like ACS, that is a network security groups, encryption part, DDoS, load balancers, how we will deploy the infra in there, how we will manage the securities. Things are same, only the naming conventions are changed. Okay, but Azure has very, like here again the connectivities and IAM controls. Okay, NNT and access management controls. There we will discuss like privilege identity management, RBAC, identity protections, conditional access, MFA, multi-factor authentications, which you observe that OTP comes and all after username and password, putting the username and
Guys,
password.
sorry, Veer, to interrupt you again. Actually, might be there are some guys who are not able to understand this right now. So let's make it very simple, guys. What do you think? The whole master program is of how many hours? Type in the chat. AWS and Azure. What do you think? कितने hours का course होगा ये? Normally CCNA is a 40 to 50 hours, right? 50 hours CCNA hota hai. So what do you think? Because CCNA is a very big course. Now I'm just asking you, what do you think this AWS and Azure combo is of how many hours? Let's make it simple. Because I know if we are going to teach you some technicalities, you are not able to understand. Let's make it simple. So what do you think? What is the course duration? You guys can put down. Okay, 30 hours. Okay. Basante saying 60. Okay, so let me tell you guys this program. Okay. So when it comes to the number of hours, like first we will discuss about AWS. Okay, AWS itself is going to take around 40 hours. This is what we have to say, right? 40 hours for AWS.
Right.
Yeah. So in very simple, we will start with the very basic, what is cloud, what is cybersecurity. Okay, the day 2 we will give you all other examples like about the what is routing table. This is why we are asking you should have at least CCNA knowledge. So if you have CCNA knowledge, you are ready to go, then you will do the logging part. Then you go for the third security and the native other things. So once we complete these, okay. So once we learn all these things, then you can say that you will able to understand the cloud parameters and basic of AWS, even also understand about the AWS security things. You will also deploy Palo Alto Firewall in AWS. Okay. So you will also learn about ACLs in cloud. You will also understand about load balancers in cloud. So 40 hours we are going to teach you AWS cloud itself. And then once you complete AWS, because many companies are using Azure. So Azure is a different module where the Azure training is 64 hours. So total 64 and AWS. So the training total duration of master program is 104 hours. Have you guys thought of this big training? This is purely, again, we will start from the cloud basics. Here you will understand about the security parameters. Here you will understand all the networking from in detail, like what is VNet, resource group, UDR, IM, NSG, DDoS, load balancers. The same thing what you are learning in AWS, the similar things you are going to learn in Azure, but Azure is vast. Azure has more security feature. This is why this course is 60 plus hours. Okay, so you will understand all these things, what you are for the logs and all. And also you are going to deploy the Azure firewalls. You are also going to deploy your Palo Alto in the Azure. You are also going to deploy the Palo Alto firewall in the AWS also. Okay, so the similar things what we are covering in AWS, the similar, not exactly, but somehow they look like similar. You are learning in Azure and AWS. So you will be very good in the deployment of, if anybody, any company will come to you, okay, like I want to deploy my 100 servers. So you are going to deploy the full infrastructure in the cloud. So if you have seen our video, just if you go back to this video, what we have already discussed. So AWS and all, Azure has a wide portfolios. Okay, so this is what we already discussed. Okay, right now, this is a very new thing for you. Maybe you are not able to understand what we are trying to say. Because might be if we start talking about what is Azure WAF. So might be if you are from security, you will be able to answer, but this is web application firewall. Okay, so there are many things right now in simple words. अभी आपको काफी चीजें नहीं समझ आएंगी. हम अगर 2 घंटे भी समझाएंगे आपको नहीं समझ आएगा. Because जो कोर्स 100 घंटे का है, the course is of 100 plus hours, how you will understand in one session. But in short, to make it very simple, so we have shown you that we are going to learn this for more than 100 hours. And after this course, what exactly they will be able to do, just make it simple. ये कोर्स करने के बाद ये क्या कर पाएंगे लाइफ में, वो बस ये बताना है हमें अभी.
My motive is that it would be more hands-on, okay, because the things will be clear. If I am a technical guy, my things will be clear if I do the hands-on. Okay. So advantage is that in clouds, they can build, create their own account. Okay, they can do the hands-on, they can do all the things. And I would also recommend, I will give few use case. Like if we talk about the WAF, I will give few scenarios to them. You need to test, like in case of like WAF, you need to test these things. These three use cases, if you test that, then you can understand how the things will work.
So in short, if we are covering 100 plus hours, like when we are covering the Azure and AWS, both 40 plus 64, 104 hours. So you can say that around 60 to 70% are practicals, or 50-50, you can say.
I will cover like more towards hands-on. Okay, I will give the basic introduction, and it would be more hands-on, so that they can get the understanding.
So can we divide like in a very simple way, because I want to make my engineers and people to make it very simple. So
See,
agar a simple,
like you can conclude that the 70% would be hands-on and 30% will be theoretical. Because see,
means 70 hours we are going to learn the whole practicals.
yeah, I will like because in cloud we can do anything. Okay. And even they can do anything. Okay, like if we are doing like a session in a day, then we can say that okay, these use cases you can test by your own, and after that they can come with the questions and all, because they have the environment, they can test all the things. Okay, so more the hands-on, more the comfortable, more the things will be clear to them.
Yeah, so guys, now to make it more simple, to actually give you confidence, so this program, Cloud Network Security Program, like we are covering AWS plus Azure networking fundamentals, and we will start from the 0 level, and after completion of course, you will be able to deploy the firewalls, you will be able to do anything into the network part in the AWS and Azure. Okay, and not just I'm sure like we are going to cover basics of Docker container and all, right?
Sure, containers as well.
Yeah, containers. And like you can see, there is a part here, Azure DevOps. Okay, you will also understand about basics of the CI/CD pipelines and all. So like how to deploy an application, and basically what you are doing, like you are making the company environment, you are actually helping the companies to build infrastructure in cloud. Suppose you have 1000 servers, maybe 200 servers you deployed in India. So you want 50 servers of US to connect with India servers. So how you will do that? How you will secure them? How you will deploy a firewall? Okay. So obviously this is a good program, and we are very excited to start this, and trust me, nobody is covering this program in the entire world right now. I'm sure, like, because if you want to cover, how you will cover by like you need to explore your path yourself. अगर आप ये खुद करोगे ना, तो आपको बहुत सारी चीजें एक्सप्लोर करनी पड़ेंगी. That might be you need to learn AWS solution architect first, then maybe the SysOps, then maybe the solution architect. So there are a lot of AWS courses, but what we are doing, we made this a simple course. Like we are teaching you all these topics. Okay, so you will get all these from our when you contact networkings, you will get this syllabus what we are going to cover. But it's not about syllabus. So just try to understand the trainer is with you for almost 100 plus hours, and he is committing that we are going to cover almost 70% of practicals, and just understand what you guys are actually trying to what change you will do in your profile. So if you are already as a network engineer, if you are already on 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 7 lakhs, and everybody is saying that I want to go in cloud, but nobody has the exact path. But right now, networking is giving you the exact path to transform yourself from network engineer to cloud network engineer. तो अभी आप नेटवर्क इंजीनियर हो, अभी सारे लोग, अगर मैं 100 बच्चों से पूछूंगा ना क्या करना है, सभी ये बोलेंगे क्लाउड में जाना है. वीर, समझ रहे हो? तो अभी यही हो रहा है। अभी मैं अपने क्लास में पूछता हूँ अपने स्टूडेंट से, सीसीएनए सीसीएनपी के, आगे क्या देख रहे हो फ्यूचर, तो सभी लोग क्या बोलते हैं, सर मुझे क्लाउड में जाना है। बट उनको ये नहीं पता क्लाउड में जाना कैसे है, because they are thinking after CCNA CCNP I will do AWS and become a cloud network engineer. No, whatever you are doing in CCNA CCNP or basic stuff, you need to do the similar things in cloud, then only you will become a cloud network engineer. Kuch like you want to add something here?
I just like assure them like it would be more hands-on, so the things will be clear to them. Okay, and I will give some practical use case like in the industrial, like if they can mention there as well, like they are working in the cloud and cloud securities and all. So because the things will be clear, then they will do the hands-on. And apart from that, yeah, if they like go through like, because I am working in some like we are, as I am working, I know that in today's world, cloud is like everyone is moving to the cloud, towards cloud and all, either hybrid on-premise and cloud both, or either they are migrating, they are all in front of the cloud, because cloud has its own advantage, because scalability, reliability is there. And people need services, they are not bothered about the like things about the money and all. People are taking the services, and services are very good.
Yeah, so guys, it's a good way, like it's a good program which we started. And if you are planning to move into cloud things, and if you think that you want to become a cloud engineer and like that, or cloud network engineer, so definitely you can start with this program. Okay, so you guys can start contacted networking. So very soon we are starting this program. Okay, and the dates we have not confirmed yet, but yes, very soon we are going to start this program. So what I want everyone who are actually, we want to see how many people are interested in this program. So what you can do, like just go to our 𝐊𝐤𝐭𝐰𝐨 page and fill this program. Okay, just mention your name, email ID. Okay, and hold on. Yeah. So once you fill up your name, email ID, and phone number, just try to add here that I want to learn the. So please mention cloud. Yeah, mention here cloud network engineer. Okay. So just mention this thing. We will understand, okay, that you are interested for this cloud network engineer program. Okay. So we are closing the session. I am sure that you got an idea like what we are covering, and please watch this session again if you do not understand anything.
Hello.